can't grab the controller. Mama is maybe in the restroom. I went downstairs. Marlo.
Welcome everyone to Arlington, Texas at AT&T
Can't have the controller. I'm sorry. I wish I had a controller to give you.
We've reached the semifinal stage.
It's broken on that
for that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth
Sharp
to
little pass.
continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Hurricanes offense comes on the field to open this game. First, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. This, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today.
Tailback with another carry. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Rotates the tight end. It's complete. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Why are you holding your butt, buddy?
The Canes will have first and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's found some room with the 45.
Bless.
Made, but it's a huge gain.
Bless you.
The 33-yard line.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
He's walked out quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Big stretch.
That run on the previous play. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to throw. It's Connors. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it.
We blocked it, Marlon. We blocked it. We blocked it. Good job.
Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
What?
Give it to the back again. He's brought down right before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs standing up in the way here.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, and the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid game for a first down. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Whoa.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
What?
Bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense.
You got pizza and the Thor, Thanos glove. That's the one. You know how hip I am my Marvel movies.
This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal, back at the 13. Looking to pass. It's Vega. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it.
So you liked it?
That's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside.
I still couldn't even tell you what it's about. You probably told me.
An easy touchdown for this offense.
Like the bad good guys.
Pickup team is on the field to move this one away.
Ow, 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 ow.
It'll be a touchback. The start of the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field.
Anderson in this video, like there's a part where they're like all running from this like so okay, this is how
It's like Suicide Squad.
I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ass. Good inside move on the stem to separate.
Oh, shit.
pizza. But so this agency
Gross.
has hired these like bad good guys to kill people. Well, they all send them to the same place, and they try to eliminate them, like kill them. Just have them. Well, they all get out, and their that picks them up in this limo, and they're driving. The bad people follow them. They start dating them. All of a sudden, like Bucky shows up on his motorcycle, and he like blows bombs and does all this shit, like, you know what I mean, like gets them on, he's just badass. He's got the leather jacket, sunglasses.
Right on.
It was like, man, I really think that all year, just Bucky got a motorcycle. It's a big thing about it.
And the result was it
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years.
Yep.
Let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pass rush has got it
Can't
again.
bite. I'm screaming.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offense.
That dog said he's only doing recruiting for the next couple of days. I don't know. I'm going to be recruiting genius for 2 days.
Return to tackle right there. That's where we'll start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown try last time.
Yes.
Solid game, moves the ball to 43.
You know, toss basically just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always been always impressive. Defenses that really move their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right now.
The Buckeyes will send the punt team on the field.
But instead of pressing the ball downfield, maybe forcing it downfield, quarterback opts to just kind of get it to the back. Slide it to the back, hope he can find some space, wiggle, and get to the first down marker. But instead, the defense does a good job of tackling, not letting him get to that first down marker.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Tackle, but first down.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, you're watching this game and being very proud.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's going to take off here. Brought down after 40. That'll be a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of throwing it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's the offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's third down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown for the U. It was a foot race and he won it.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You've got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it. Puts the ball on the money. And how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now coming up at the 17-yard line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
We got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Breaking tackles. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Oh, we're in full house. That'd be wild.
Not going to be easy here. Back to
Running in the right formation.
Go for a first down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left side. And he's got his man open downfield. And they finally make the stop, but he
looks like a psycho when you do that.
Down to the 49.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place. They gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Back.
Okay. Love you.
That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. The game makes it 2nd.
Range and ass.
Back to throw. It's Vega. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he goes
Should be right back, dude.
solid game. That's enough for a first down. This is the 6th play on the drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short of the scramble.
The defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
And he's brought down. He does have enough for the first down.
You know, this is like the quarterback just said to himself, I got this. I'm going to find a way to pick up this first down. He gets the first and keep the chains moving.
First down here for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown
Ooh,
reception.
bless. Ooh, bless. Hey, Bruce.
Add the lead now to the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team now. Set to move this one away. And he'll just take a knee.
No.
The drive will start at the 20. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Still, all right. Got a bunch of blankies.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man.
No, thank you. I don't need one. No, thank you.
Does a nice job of seeing that mismatch.
I don't need a blankie.
Back for some good yards.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to bring up the first down. Drive stays alive with that first down completion. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. And the Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To the air, it's Connors. Looking for his big tight end.
Two are standing right beside each other. Fucking idiots.
He'll take it into the end zone.
Marlo. Marlo. Marlo.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop them at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Marcus, let's face it, most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. They weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner creates...
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Nowhere to run up the middle. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get it down at the 1-yard line. The clock is still running. Not going to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Scanning the field. It's Vega. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what first for this offense?
Yeah, quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping them from...
Teddy. What are you doing? Teddy, are you ripping pages?
Annie, 14.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Powers through the tackle. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there, what will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kurt for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Pass rush closing. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Went backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. Looking downfield, it's Vega. Quick throw to his receiver. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Lee Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Miami. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. Wow, a takeaway and a touchdown. We are all tied up with a spot in the championship game at stake.
Well, the timing of this, not just coming up with this turnover, but the defense, opportunistic awareness, and being able to turn that into a touchdown. As you said, Chris, a tie game. Now everything's in front of us. Who wants to get to the championship the most?
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Got the 1st down, now looking for more. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, the defense got out muscled in the corner attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the 1st down.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. It's an important 1st down on that running play. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this is the risk you take when you run this play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it backfires. And this time it backfires on the offense by going backwards for a tackle for a loss.
Scanning the field. It's Vega. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. You don't see that very often. We come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now. And the punt is blocked. Defense scoops the ball up. Can they take it all the way back?
What a block. He flies right. The personal protector is occupied, and he comes up with a block punt.
The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. It's a run to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? 3rd down and long. The defense, you think, is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go to pick up the 1st down?
Touchdown, Canes. And they will claim the second half lead. Just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he knows you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
2nd down after that previous play. Same tailback, another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down at the 46.
This is a big conversion by this offense. Now in the second half, probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. You make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28. Buckeyes for first and 10 here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On first down, it's play action. Pass is incomplete. He caught it, but couldn't get his feet down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Defense is coming after him. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Pass interference. Defense.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Pass interference. Defense. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup. The Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down and goal upcoming. To throw, it's Vega. Catch made by the tight end. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Now the all-important extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlocked, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game, who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Now they get set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on the screen. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
The On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The Hurricanes will line up to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the return will be brought down. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire. And the defense knew exactly what was coming there. Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but
How about this? A fake. They'll try to throw for it. And this is caught. Can he get the stakes? And the return man runs out of bounds. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. This is a crucial 3rd down play. To try a field goal from here will be 61 yards. Looking to throw. It's Connors. Lets it go. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. That's a short return, but it wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. The Buckeyes pick up enough for a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Buckeyes looking to keep this drive moving. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He's going to hand this off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
Positive yards at this point in the game always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. He's swarmed by the defense. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Looking to score with a run to the right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal.
Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you can come away here with a touchdown.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they jump back in front.
And that one, my gosh, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive the field quickly. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the coverage team will tackle him as the clock runs out. That will wrap up this game. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new